Hey guys, we're going to do something a little bit different on today's podcast. So I had the opportunity to interview someone from Petra House, and I wanted to share that interview with you because I think what they're doing is really awesome for the music industry, and what they're doing is something similar to a host home that people can stop by when they're traveling on tour and everything. I know that tour hasn't really been happening right now because of the COVID-19 stuff going on, but this was done on my previous tour that I was on just before everything broke out with the pandemic in March or February, something like that. Anyways, I just wanted to share this interview with you, so let's check it out.
Rolling.
Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the Convicted Podcast. I have today with me Robert Jeffries from the Petra House. So Robert, could you tell everybody a little bit about the Petra House? Because I talked about it a little bit on the podcast about what you guys do, but I would love to hear it from you and like your perspective and your mission with this.
Sure. About 7 years ago, we were at a venue in Atlanta, and a band was asking about a place to stay because their air conditioner went out. So we got home, me and Lori got home, the wife, and we got to thinking and praying about how we could help bands out. Because be a part of the music scene. So we come up with being able to house bands, and that was 7 years ago. And through the grace of God and the word of mouth from other bands, we had about 260 bands come through in 7 years. So we were very humbled by it. God laid it on our hearts way back then to do this, and it's continued through the years, and it's so blessed and humbled by it. So that's how it started, and it's still going today.
Very awesome. And what changes have you seen over time, like from starting it to now?
The change we've seen is, for one, we got this beautiful deck that our church built for us. They saw a need, and the old deck was crumbling and we couldn't use it, so they came out and built it for us. Bought the lumber and put the man-hour laborers in to put it up. Also, as far as like personnel-wise, personal-wise, when bands come and you can sit at our couch and talk, somebody opens up to you about addictions or whatever other kind of personal problems that people are having. It's a private thing. It stays private. Nothing's ever said. It's between the individuals. But I think we all need words of encouragement. I know that me and Lori do here at Petra House. Sometimes things don't go the right way that you'd like for them to go, but somebody will come along or send a word of encouragement through us online or something like that, or somebody in the local community. It's just very uplifting. So that's the biggest changes is how you can impress on another person's life positive. I mean, you hear so much negativity, and we understand that that's a part of life, but we also understand that it doesn't have to be that way. So.
Absolutely. And it sounds like you've really been a safe place for the body to be able to get the rest, but then also for the soul to be able to share those things that maybe are burdening.
Exactly.
To be able to save it, share in a safe place.
Right. In our guest book, I won't say who, but somebody wrote in there when they were here about 4 years ago how they felt not only rested up for their body, but they felt like their soul was also being rested and attended to. And that is the main thing we strive for here. We understand that a lot of bands, there's the party scene, and we've had guys come roll on out. They haven't had showered in a week or two or whatever, and hung over, and so we just tell them, hey man, take a break, relax, and get some rest here. And you're in a safe spot, a quiet spot, and just grab yourself some rest time.
Absolutely.
So it's a good thing, I think.
Definitely. And there's always coffee here. That's why we're drinking coffee. Robert loves coffee.
Yes.
So Robert, how can people find out more about the Petra House? How can they contact you?
Okay, we have a Petra House page on Facebook. We're also on Instagram. We do not have a website. So over these 7 years, the only way that bands have heard about us is through word of mouth from other bands. So people go to the next venue or whatever, they say, we're going to Atlanta. Hey, well, you check out Petra House if you get a chance. So That's really the biggest way they can find out about us.
Perfect.
So, yes.
All right.
And coffee. We love coffee here. We have 4 or 5 pounds of Starbucks cold bean coffee up in the shelf that bands have brought us. He even mailed us 4 or 5 pounds. It's great. So, yeah, you come here, you're gonna always have coffee.
Your cup overflows.
Right.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, Robert, thank you so much for sharing your home. Thank you for sharing your mission, and thank you for caring about people in the music scene. Really appreciate that.
Oh, you're more than welcome. And like I said, we just love doing it. We've met so many great people from around the world. You know, there are a lot of bands that have come from all over the place to come stay with us. You know, and so honored and humbled by it. So thank you. It's been nice talking to you.
All right, I appreciate you, Robert. And we'll tag you and everything. And we're gonna try to let people know that if they're coming through Georgia, hit you up.
Thank you.
If they're able to stop by and everything.
Yes. So. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
All right, that's it. Yep, I know it was a really short podcast, but I thought it was important to share with everybody. So if you could, please show the Petra House some love, and we will see you on the next podcast. Thanks, guys.